Did you know that places choose you and not the other way around? Especially if you are an artist, like I am, obviously, and also if you like to travel and you are an artist. This thing happened to me, so how does it work? It happened to me the last time I went on a holiday to Portugal, to Lisbon. I talked about it in my last video, and I showed you the place which chose me and not the other way around, because I didn't plan to go to Portugal actually, and in the end I went and it was wonderful. And all this video and the painting that I'm going to show you is about it. So I showed you in my last video the sketching of my painting and also 2 days of our trip where we went, and in this video I'm going to show you the final painting, Alfama, a nice walk there, and Cascais, which is a beach city at the outskirts of Lisbon. So let's have a look at it. On day 3 we took the train to Cascais, a small seaside town not far from Lisbon. After days of narrow streets and the intensity of Lisbon, it felt cozier, breezy and relaxed. The weather was changing every minute, with spells of warmth and colder moments with drizzle. I didn't come here to paint, not yet, but something in the light, the air, the smell of the Atlantic, it kept me excited because I love the beach and its atmosphere. Here there were these beautifully paved streets with tiled houses, beach views, funny acting seagulls, lots of tourists, yes, but only in certain areas. Then it was quiet. I chose the House of Wonder as a restaurant where we would eat, and I couldn't make a better choice. Vegetarian, colorful, quirky and artistic. Fun to be there, and the food was delicious. Just look at it, a fairy tale. I didn't realize it then, but this fun and colorful day by the sea helped me shift from observing Portugal to feeling it. That mood stayed with me. I finally could use my special color palette made from the colors of the Lisbon tiles in this painting. I just added red as a complementary color to one of the strong cyanes. I chose to use my mosaic style, creating the image from cut-out painted pieces all on the same background color, building up the maze of this amazing city quarter, Alfama. On day 4, we set out to find what I felt was missing. Lisbon didn't have that wow bridge and houses view I remembered from pics of Porto. So I started searching for the most beautiful view of the city. And I found it, surprisingly close to our apartment in Moraira. It was in Alfama, which was the neighboring quarter. We walked uphill, saw ancient Roman ruins, interesting streets, and suddenly we were at the place called Miraduro de Santa Lucia. Alfama unfolded in front of me, a panorama of rooftops, soft colors, and time itself. I looked around and said, "Okay, this view is magnificent, and I will definitely do something with it and create a picture, because I love clusters of houses, and this totally inspires me and will be perfect for my mosaic style. I don't have a microphone, so I hope this video will catch my voice. I did paint it, but not right away. Back in Czechia, I started with a different Alfama street. Something smaller, more manageable, a street that I found after seeing this beautiful panorama. The full view of Alfama felt like a big project, and I needed time, but the idea never left me. I chose damp brush from the default Procreate brushes and the 6B pencil for the sketch. How did I choose the colors? I knew I have to have red rooftops, but the colors of the houses were coming by themselves, intuitively, also as complementary sometimes. Later I realized that for bigger contrast, I should create clusters of less colorful and lighter areas and more colorful darker ones. It's not surprising that Alfama stayed with me. I've always been drawn to places like this. Malá Strana in Prague, the winding streets of Greek islands, Old Thessaloniki in Greece. They all shared something. Narrow, quiet streets full of stories, light and shadow tucked between the walls, a kind of lived-in poetry, and mystery of lives behind the walls. I was painting in clusters so that the houses would match next to each other, but also I distributed certain colors throughout the city for balance. Portugal and Czechia are similar in size and population, but they feel completely different. Czechia is like a soft watercolor. Misty forests, pastel cities, gentle hills. Portugal, on the other hand, is a bold oil painting. Terracotta roofs, tiled walls, often in blue, deep light, and the Atlantic breeze. The further I got with this painting, the more excited about it I was. It was fulfilling my expectations. I saw that what I felt looking at that view was here in this painting. All the tiles I took photos of created a perfect palette. It all was waiting, maturing for the painting I never expected to make. So this view of Alfama did stay with me. And while painting, I didn't paint what I saw, I painted how I felt. Color helped me turn my memory into this emotional image. And that's how I paint. I had to fix the blue and yellow houses in the front because I made the windows and balconies too small. In the end, as always, I played with some filters to see what other color combinations I can get from my color palette. But the original one remained the champion, from the beginning to the end. This was the second part of my Lisbon story. But not the end. I think I want to visit Portugal again and continue painting it. Maybe I will even paint one more street or view from this trip. Alfama in Lisbon, Portugal opened something in me. I feel a strong inspiration and I want to keep going there, in art and in real life too. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing or liking. I'm an artist and I share my painting process and my travels and how one feeds the other. It was nice to see you here. Keep creating and see you next time. Bye bye.